This video will show how to run the gradebook report to pull student primary contact and address information for the teacher. Under your reports on the teacher homepage, you will notice that under Report Builder Reports, there is the option called Meta Student Primary Contact by Class. When you select that report, you click Run. You will then be prompted to select which class or classes, and that can also be a group class that you can run this report. On this report, you have the ability to optional filter by certain data fields if you have very large classes. You can also select additional columns. The columns that are predefined, student last name, first name. There's a homeroom ID that's associated, grade level, birth date. We also have listed the address, student address, their living, along with the primary phone, primary email address, and also there's preferred name. Those are all pre-selected for you. So I now click the View Report. Once I've selected this report, the data fields are displayed for me, along with, like I said, primary email address, primary phone number. You have the student ID number, and also there's a homeroom that's associated, gives you what associated class and what building the student is listed. On these Report Builder reports, you have the ability to export them to different formats. If you want a comma separated list, CSV, or if you'd like using Excel or some other option, you can typically go, I want it in a CSV, and then I want to export this, and then you just save that file to whatever location you have on your network. So that gives you the ability then, if you want to manipulate this via Excel or some other third-party software, that you can utilize this list for other purposes. So back to the show setup. Under the show setup, like I said, you have the ability to add additional fields. So if I want to customize this report to where I do want to see the associated maybe disability code, maybe if I'm doing district of service, district of residence, and also maybe I want to list the counselor. So counselor name that's linked to that student. So once I've selected those fields, I have the ability to save this setup. Under Save Setup As, I can list this as I'll put in there teachers, student primary by class. So I can save that in a description. And when I close out of the prompt box and I've opened up my class, like I said, you can also run these reports underneath the class dashboard where you can select a report. So here we see our report builder report listing. Okay, now that I scroll down, I see the original one, and now I have teachers, student primary by class. When I select that report, you also have, see a little red X that allows you the ability to delete that from your reports, your My Reports area. So now when I click Run, the report already knows what classes that I have defined and listed. So I don't need to worry about going to Show Setup, putting a check mark in all my classes or whatever class you're running this for, and reselecting those data fields. Those are already there. So if I look at my report, I now see, let's go to the Review Report option. I now can see the additional data fields that we've listed across. So now we have counselor name, disability code, along with district of service and district of residence. So you have the ability to kind of customize these for your purposes. If you find anything, data fields that you're needing for student demographic information or maybe other primary contact, please contact your gradebook administrator with that feedback so we can modify this report to help for your additional needs. This concludes how to run the Meta Student Primary Contact by Class report. Thank you.